panels, but they're also things that help him to glide through the water without making a ripple. Now Saskia is bringing him up onto the bank here so that you can really get an idea of his size, and luring him up with just a little bit of food there to give him a little bit of impetus. As you can see, when you've got 1,000 kilograms to move, it's quite a lot of effort to do it. So just like Holly here can't necessarily launch himself all the way out of the water very quickly, a wild crocodile is the same. But if you are within that area, they can use their tail and they can flick it and they can propel their body out of the water quite well. If you are within 15 metres of the water, you are potentially in the areas where these crocodiles could actually grab you. So I don't necessarily want to scare you into not going up into the north of Australia, but you definitely do need to be on your guard. But these crocodiles aren't as responsible for as many fatalities as we would all think. There is only on average about 2 saltwater crocodile attacks every year. That is mainly because there is a lot of information and a lot of education that happens in those areas to ensure that people don't go too close to these beautiful animals. Because even if you don't necessarily love the crocodile, even if you think they are quite a scary animal, we do need to respect them. These guys are very important for the ecosystems where they live. They're right at the top of the food chain, so they're what we call apex predators. Now, even if you don't like them, if you like any animal that lives around areas like Kakadu National Park or the Great Barrier Reef, you want to have these big boys around because these are the guys that actually dictate how much biodiversity we have in an area. It's almost always the case that if you take apex predators out of an ecosystem, the biodiversity there will drop. As these guys consume animals, they keep the mix of animals right for the areas to work. They've been doing this for millions of years because saltwater crocodiles have been unchanged since the time of the dinosaurs. So 65 million years ago, when there were still dinosaurs roaming around, there were also big crocodiles like Holy here. Now I'm going to step down off the steps here just in case he thinks I'm potentially going to be giving him a little bit of food up here from the platform, and it may just encourage him to come a little bit closer on